EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and Reliant Stadium, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you in Houston. A couple of playoff teams looking to get all the way to the Super Bowl. Bills and Texans begin the 2026 season. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Oh, coming right after him. Down he goes on the first play of the game. Danielle Hunter off to the dream start for a pass rusher. A sack on the very first play of the season. Second and long coming up. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 3rd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Doman now on to punt as he sends it away. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
At their own 13-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Aziz Al-Shire on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. And he gets back to Hardman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Motion man is Bell. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. A design run here for Allen.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5.
But think back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Montgomery to start the drive. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Kai Kroger is on to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here's Bell to return. On the return for touchdown. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you could do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, but he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. The throw on the run is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Here's Cook. To the pylon. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a 1st down here.
1st down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake to Montgomery. And Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
One more time for Montgomery. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be settled down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. Third down coming up. Here's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
2 minutes to go here. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Nico Collins, he's been C.J. Stroud's favorite target ever since he entered the league, and he's just your prototypical wide receiver, Mike. I mean, he's big, he's strong, he can win with the ball in the air, he can win at the line of scrimmage. There's really no weakness in his game, and as his career's unfolded, he just continues to ascend into the top-tier receivers in the league.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Here's Stroud. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now facing 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Doman now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Higgins, the target that time. It's 2nd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point try by Bass. He gets it to go. And the Bills move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans first down.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Trying the right side. Take it in by Collins. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
On play action, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he'll take it on in. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Texans.
Yeah, it's not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
From the
conversion.
shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. Bit of a risk here in the 3rd quarter, and this one is covered by the hands team.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? And now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Cook. Down the sideline, inside the 25. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down, Bills.
Play action, here's Allen. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now he's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Allen now off the bootleg. Now thrown deep for Bell. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Allen working from the pistol. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, it's Allen. This one taken in by Bell. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it at the 3. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
42, Texans 6. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, faking the give, out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Come to the line now for 1st down and 10. A carry here for Montgomery. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Montgomery. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Landon Jackson. It's a loss of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. To throw is Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get
a dive, and he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. Well, they at least had to try it, but the return team ready for it and secures possession. On first down, it's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. That'll bring up second and long. Motion man is Bell. Allen now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case...
And this drive is over before it can start. He is swallowed up to force fourth down.
Third and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up fourth down.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play fake to Montgomery. And Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Working across the field. This one's to Higgins. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
Gain of 19 yards.
Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Center leads him to the line for first and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
21 at the Bills' 41-yard line.
Here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
On play action, Stroud. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Texans first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line, and this guy's going to try to get 2 more.
The Texans will line up.
He'll
for
look
the
to throw.
two-point conversion.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Well, they at least had to try it, but the return team ready for it and secures possession. Play action. It's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Looking for Shakir there. It'll be second down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He's looking deep for Shakir. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete to Josh, separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Bills' first down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Allen. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go.
Third and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. exiting the pocket right. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss. The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll go play action with Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's down. And he's taken down up past the 35. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. But there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here's Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So
get ready. Yo, Prim, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge, at ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings, billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots from.
Major news surrounding one of the premier head coaches in the NFL. He and his club parting ways in a move that's sending shockwaves across the NFL.
But some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface. Pay that, his chips. Yeah. I lay criminal lines down over more bass. The boom, the dip. The boom dip. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface. Pay that, his chips. Yeah. I lay down digital lines over more bass. think it's a shame these kids ain't see no freakniks. DC Howard homecomings and wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't when I was young. I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I wanna add an extra zero. Be the hood hero. Turbo Maybach V12 go 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4. This ain't no contract. This ain't the trade. No wars, no. I'm from the block with a chain. This a new blockchain. But my portfolio is many things. From quantum computing to biotech, cause it's life improving. Degradable plastic trash removing. And when the market is down, it's like a hustle with no